Oh, I wanted to drive with Joe and I'm too late.
Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. I hear the drums echoing tonight as they go. Hey, sorry about that. I am not here to sing to you, no. But it is the topic of conversation today for this Moab vlog of epic proportions in Moab. I love it. If you didn't recognize that song, because I'm not a good singer, that was Toto with Africa. And in the chorus of that song, it says, "It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do." At least, that's how I always heard it. That's not what it says. It says something like 100 men or more could ever do. But I always heard 100 men on Mars could ever do.
Oh, I should have looked at my notes. I said, look at my notes again.
I did not look at my notes, and so hence the voiceover. Or sing over. Ha! Well, I'm gonna talk about songs, not sing them per se. And my son took the good microphone with his grandparents, and so I have a different microphone, and it makes my voice sound more bassy.
Having a great time. Ness is up in front of me on his YZ250.
Most of the songs that I have misheard over the years started when I was a kid. I would hear that song back in the 80s when I was, a teenager or a pre-teenager, and I would hear that. As I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right.
Do not feel like eating the gravel today. No, sir. I think this is the fastest I've ever been on dirt. Because where I am, if you go too fast, you hit a tree.
Up to that point, that was about the fastest I'd been on dirt. But on the way back, in this same area, I'm flying back with Ness and Mendo and Yama Joe, and we go way faster. And I'll vlog about that later, because it really was awesome. And it tripped me out, because I'm like, wait! I didn't realize I was going that fast because there's nothing to see!
It's kind of hard to see the road when there's so much dust. Actually, that's not Ness. I think that's that's not. That's Aries. I've got Aries in front of me. Yeah, that was a cool sound. I don't know if you could hear those rocks.
Alright, back on topic as we watch Aries ride. But the other song that comes to mind is REO Speedwagon, In My Dreams. And the chorus goes, "And we climb and climb, and at the top we fly. Let the world go on below us. We are lost in time. And I don't know that it means a hill of beans. All I know is that you love me in my dreams." Okay, there's no hill of beans in that song, but I always heard it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Before you run away screaming from my singing, that little part right there was intense. I mean, it was really cool. It was like the first Moab-y thing that I got to do, and if I would have been alone by myself and saw that, I would have not gone up it. But because I was with these other guys, and I just watched Ben tackle it like a man, I just wah right up it. It's amazing how much better of a rider you become because you're riding with people around you, and you see them do it, and you're like, hey, I could do that too. And then this little area we find is a really neat spot. It's kind of like this little, if it was full of water, I would have called it a cove. But we were just surrounded in this little area, and we kind of like a little playground. And so we kind of check out the rocks, and we move around, and then I just start doing my little squirrel, and off I go. I had to go tackle some things, and we go down this steep part here, and then I just go around and around and just seeing what the bike will do and where it will take me. And again, where I ride, there's trees everywhere, and you can't do this. So this was exciting to me. Well, you know, I can't play this song because then the YouTube police will get after me, but a great song to be playing right now is Boston's Peace of Mind. And that's a great song. Just put it in the background. Let it play right now while we run. Well, I'm about to do the Sorry, that I just won't sing. There is a part of that song though that is to me one of those messed up times. And it's part of the chorus, second part of the line where he goes, "Take a look ahead." And I can't sing nearly as high as him. But when he goes, I always thought he said, "Tingle in my hair." And they were, you know, big 80s hair band guys. So it made perfect sense to me to have tangles in my hair when I was a kid.
Not playing around.
There used to be a game show called The Singing Bee. This is just exactly my topic, where people would sing the wrong words, and then they would lose points or gain points if they got the right word, you know. And actually, I'm pretty good at that game. I'm just sharing the songs with you that I messed up.
Here comes Ness.
So as I continue to roost and climb and ascend and so on in this little playground area, some of it on sandstone, some of it on actual sand, let me tell you, my wife is the funniest person when it comes to music. She always seems to get the songs wrong, and it just cracks me up. The one that really comes to mind is an old 50s and 60s song by Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. The song is Hot Rod Lincoln. I almost said what my wife said. The chorus says, "Son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that Hot Rod Lincoln." Lincoln being a type of car, right? Well, my wife always said, "You're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop drinking that Hot Rod liquor." And that just always... So whenever that song comes on, she always looks at me and I always start giggling, and she's like, "Stop it!" So those songs can come and bear fruits of always good memories. So what songs have messed you up over the years? Whether it's yours or your sisters or your brothers or your wife's or whoever's. Let me know in your comments. I always enjoy hearing from you. There's still plenty more Moab to come. This is just the first day.
It's like a little roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is fun stuff in here. I like when it's just like a playground and you're not just sitting on slips and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Here comes the girl. Kurt!
Here comes some quads.
Having fun?
Yeah.